I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love drinking green tea, morning, night, whatever. And there's always been a rumor that green tea can help improve your skin, but this is crazy. I'm gonna reveal some stuff to you that's gonna blow your mind, because in this video, I'm gonna give you the truth about how green tea can improve your acne. All right, now we're gonna dive deep into this, but there's always kind of been this rumor that green tea might be able to help your acne out. And the way that we've kind of thought it would do that is the antioxidant levels in green tea. Specifically, there's one antioxidant in there called EGCG. Yeah, so we know that green tea has a bunch of this specific antioxidant. And what we kind of know generally about antioxidants is that they play a lot of different roles in the body, but specifically one of them that they do is they are very anti-inflammatory. So it kind of just made sense that they would help with acne, because acne is an inflammatory thing. So it makes sense, right? Okay, so here's where it gets cool. Up until this point, there have not been a lot of studies actually checking and seeing if this is true, if the EGCG and other things that are in green tea improve your skin and reduce your acne until now. And I have done a deep dive, so let's get into it. So we're gonna take a look at some studies and what they found, but stick around to the end after this so I can tell you the best way to actually consume green tea to get these effects. All right, so the first study that we're looking at is titled Green Tea and Other Tea Polyphenols, Their Effects on Sebum Production and Acne Vulgaris. However, based on this review, there is some evidence that tea polyphenols used orally and topically may be beneficial for skin health, and more specifically for reducing sebum production by the sebaceous glands and for the prevention and treatment of acne vulgaris. So if you're not aware, the oil that comes out of your face is called sebum. It's released by your sebaceous glands, and this is what, when clogged, causes acne. So reducing the amount of sebum that you produce can help improve acne. This is the same way that drugs like Accutane work, because they just shrink your sebaceous glands so you produce less oil. Makes sense, right? Now, this study that I just quoted is a collection of a ton of different studies, so it's actually a conglomeration of the results of a bunch of different studies about green tea. So now we're actually going to look at just one of the studies and how it turned out. The study enrolled 80 women aged 25 to 45 years old with moderate to severe acne. The study was conducted in Taiwan between May 2012 and October 2013. One group received 1,500 milligrams of decaffeinated green tea daily, one capsule, 500 milligrams green tea 30 minutes after meals, 3 times a day for 4 weeks, and the second group received cellulose capsules, a placebo, which looked identical to green tea capsules for blinding purposes. There was a significant decrease in the inflammatory lesion counts on the nose, perioral area, and chin in the green tea group compared to the placebo group. So here's a study that actually looks directly at oral consumption of green tea, and this is really important because a lot of studies and evidence are based off of green tea extracts going on your face, which also have fantastic results and have shown to reduce acne in people. But we're talking about actual oral consumption of drinking green tea, and this is exactly what this study is showing. It does cause an improvement in acne. This is fantastic. Okay, so from those studies, I think we can agree that it shows that the primary antioxidant in green tea, EGCG, does improve acne, and that is fantastic. Now, this is not the only compound that is beneficial in green tea. There's actually quite a few other ones, but one of the other primary ones in there is something called a catechin. We're gonna look at a study based on this. A study of hamsters has shown that catechins found in green tea inhibit sebum production. So while this study was done on hamsters, it'd be great to see this done on humans. It does show that the hamsters produced less sebum, and less sebum equals less acne. So this is another way that it could be really beneficial for us. Okay, now I just have one last study to look at, and this one is a little bit sciencey, but it's pretty short. I just want to read this because this is really important. The actual pathways that the green tea can help improve acne is really interesting. In SEB1 sebocytes, we found that EGCG reduced sebum by modulating the AMPK SREBP1 signaling pathway. EGCG also reduces inflammation by suppressing the NF-κB and AP1 pathways. Okay, while that may not make any sense to you or I, this is really important because it shows that they have actually narrowed down exactly how the EGCG in green tea is working in the body to reduce acne. So there you have it. In my opinion, conclusive evidence that green tea definitely improves acne when you consume it orally. So I would say that it probably also makes sense that drinking green tea throughout the day can help improve your acne, and this is something that I'm starting to do more often. Now, I feel like the next natural question is, how much green tea should we be drinking every day to get these effects? And when should we be drinking the green tea? Now, unfortunately, none of these tests or studies are really explaining to us how many cups of green tea or how many bags of green tea we should be drinking. I would assume that the higher amount that you drink, the more effects you're getting up to a certain point. And again, we don't know what that certain point is, but one of the studies did say that they were getting 500 milligram pills of green tea every single day. They were getting 3 of these, or 1,500 milligrams. Now, when I did a quick Google search of how much green tea extract you're getting when you're drinking a cup of green tea, I got anywhere from 100 to 300 milligrams. So that's telling me that it could be 5 cups to equal 500 milligrams, or it could equal 2 cups to equal 500 milligrams. It's really hard to say. So I would say that it's probably pretty crazy to drink 15 cups of green tea every day. There's probably way too much caffeine in that as well. But I would also argue that, a small amount of something good is still good, and it can impart good effects on your skin, or just really anything. Like when you're talking about something that's healthy, it's good to do a small amount of it at the very least. So I would personally just start drinking green tea and see what happens, right? That's a great way to kind of test how your skin reacts to anything. And if you see good effects from drinking 2 cups of green tea every day, then maybe that's your number, And that's kind of how I'm doing it. I'm drinking 2 cups of green tea and seeing how it works. And maybe I'll try 3, and maybe I'll try 4, and maybe I'll just find a number that I'm like, okay, that's too much, but 3 cups was perfect. That's where I really saw the most effects. Anything after that, I wasn't really seeing good effects. So I think that's the way to do it. Now, in the studies, they were consuming the green tea pills after eating a meal. So I would say that that's probably a good idea to have the green tea along with a meal, or after you've had some food in your stomach. This probably helps with the absorption and uptake of the antioxidants in there. But I wonder also if it doesn't even matter if you just drank green tea on an empty stomach. I wonder how much are you not absorbing, or is it irrelevant? I don't know. But there we have it. This kind of stuff is so interesting to me, and I love deep diving into the science. So I wanted to share that with you so that you can perhaps try this and see if it helps improve your acne. This is something that I love doing, and I actually made an entire acne program based off of all the science that's out there, so you don't have to go through all this stuff and nerd out like I love to do. And I made it into a very simple program to follow. It's literally 10 steps. It's $10. I've had hundreds of people have success with it. You can check out that program on theacnemethod.com. I'll put a link in the description below. And then if you're looking for my favorite skincare brand, it helps so much with mild to moderate acne. It's really helped me with my acne scarring specifically. And it's also just great for anti-aging and overall skin health. It's called Banish. They are completely vegan, cruelty-free, as well as small batch made. So all of the active ingredients are actually still active when they get to you, and they aren't degraded, because everything you're getting has only been made at the most a week ago. So it's a fantastic brand. I've used them for 2 years now. If you want to use my discount code, you can use Brian5 to get you $5 off of your order. Of course, I always put my link in the description below my videos if you ever want to use them. If you have any questions or anything like that, you can always drop those in the comments. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed this, guys, please give it a thumbs up. It helps get out to way more people. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or feedback, or if you've experienced any differences when you're drinking tea with your skin and your acne. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already for more skincare and acne videos, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you're part of Team Acne.